We are in South Carolina hunting turkeys. The first morning was interesting because I put my decoys out in the only clearing around and had a turkey gobbling his head off on a roost nearby. Once the fog cleared, he went completely silent, which isn't uncommon for turkeys, so we sat tight for a few more hours, hoping he was sneaking in quietly. But unfortunately, it never worked out. Jeff's luck was even worse than mine because he didn't even get to hear a bird. As the morning carried on, my buddy Tom, who owns the property, came out and joined me for a bit. We called and covered a lot of ground, but didn't have any success. We decided to head in for lunch, and then Jeff and I would be hunting together in the afternoon.
Just in case you made the mistake of being pumped about this and thinking we had a good chance today, I want you to know that only 22% of the turkeys shot in this state last year was during the afternoon hunt. 78% in the morning. So statistically, not looking good.
That's because people get lazy after they've been out for the morning hunt. They go and take naps, they nap too long. Next thing you know, it's night.
It could be. Oh, so you think it's attributed to a lot of missed hunts?
A lot of laziness, if you ask me.
I think part of it is the fact that you have to not succeed in the morning in order to hunt the afternoon.
True.
Are you stretching?
I'm gonna walk a bunch. I'm trying to be limber. We sat all morning.
Limber?
Yeah.
Let's go, Stretchy. I'll leave you.
Fine.
Despite my negative thoughts going into this hunt, we had a turkey gobble back to our crow call right away. Now that we have an idea of where he is, it's time to make a move.
All right, here's what we're gonna do. I think he's probably 400 or 500 yards that way. Property line's only 100 yards away. We have to get him to come here. Now this opening right here, what they'll do is at night they actually try and court a hen. So they'll check the openings real quick so they can see a lot of space. If there's a hen there, they'll try and court her and get her up to bed. If he's looking down this lane where I think he is, he's gonna look down this lane, see the decoy. We're gonna be off to the side over here. He's focused here walking down this way. His eyes are on the decoy. Now they get a little tense around decoys, normally like 100 yards away. They stop and think, but it'll be too late for him because we'll be tucked in off the side and able to shoot him anyways and ambush him. So let's get this set up. Go get tucked in now. I'm gonna put the decoys down and then we'll get tucked in over there. Little picket tree. Yeah, pick two, but I'm using a male and a female. What will happen is that Tom will see this Tom near one of his hens or a hen that he might think is his and say, no, 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 get super jealous and come charging over. A lot of times you'll actually see him attack the decoys. I've had it many times, but when they're that distracted and that fired up, that's exactly what you want. All right, let's get all I'm doing is just easy little yelps. And that's a call that a female turkey makes. So those little yelps are gonna get the attention of the turkey. Now, there are people that speak the turkey language, experts, people that are amazing at this. It's like a second language for them. I didn't pay attention to Spanish class, and I sure as heck haven't paid attention to this, but I do know how to yelp. Yelp is the most basic call that you'll learn. It's like the very first one. And I know this too, and I found this to work for me, and I'm sure some people out there will disagree, but I start with a cadence of 7 yelps. When I get a gobble back and I get a gobbler fired up and he's starting to come, I lower that down to 3 or 4. Kind of keeps him committed. I think he just got hung up. He could have roosted over there. I don't know specifically what it was, but he didn't get any closer. And honestly, I think he might have got a little farther. But we can't break the property line. There's nothing I can do.
So what you're saying is you were wrong about what you thought he was gonna do.
I was hopeful. Some of the best laid plans don't work out perfectly. That's why they call it hunting.
Coming up next on the Greenway Outdoors, we continue our mission to harvest a turkey,